everyone, welcome. I am Maggie of maggiesbliss.com, and I am here in in Sedona, of course. Bell Rock is over here. I decided to sit off to the side so you could really have that as your visual. We are here, happy full moon. It's in Leo, so that is the lion. So opening heart, courage. So what did I want to say about that? So we have the Leo full moon. It's our full moon of fire and action. So Leo is the element of fire. So let's chat about that for a minute. Before we do, I just wanted to mention you can catch me in Sedona at Courtyard by Marriott, room A. That's what I'm being told now, but there'll be signs for a beautiful psychic fair that is happening, music festival, all the things, holistic, everything. So catch me this Friday, February 10th, 2023, depending on when you're watching. Just want to make sure everyone knows. It will be 4 to 7 for hanging out, and then checking out all the things for sale and the people and the services being offered. And then 6 to, I believe it's 6 that it starts, not 7, but 6 to like 9:30, you're going to have some amazing musical options to listen to. So come join us in Sedona, enjoy that magic. The sun's in my eyes, so I'm kind of squinting. I didn't want the sun to like hide the visuals, so I could have faced this way, but then you wouldn't see Bell Rock and all the magic behind me. So I am in what I'm looking at is Horse Mesa, and we have this magic behind me. So this, it's really, really major sacred fairy forest action going on in this location. I love it. It's peaceful and magical. So this is where I decided to take you guys today for the full moon, and I don't know if I want to call it a sound journey per se, but I do have all of my tuning forks. It was just a little too heavy for me to carry these up here, the singing bowls that I usually have with me, but you can always catch me anytime for that. And next month I'll be certain to have some bowls with me for our full moon sound journey in March. So now that we're in the age of Aquarius, right? Remember, it's the element of air, so we're going to be in our head a little bit more, but make sure we're minding our thoughts and too many thoughts. But that Aquarius energy says freedom. It's ushering in this freedom for us. So we're feeling it, and we're heading into spring in the Northern Hemisphere, which really opens us up. And this being a Leo full moon, where it's all courage is stepping through fear, not avoiding it. Courage is you're afraid, but you do it anyway, right? And this is all about the heart. Leo is heart energy in the lion, right? So we're going to open our heart and be okay with opening our heart fully, even if we're afraid, of losing love if we jump in, a job if we jump from one to another, if we friendships and just small things to big things. Even if we're afraid, we're going to jump in with an open heart. That's courage, right? So this is the Leo, right? Bringing in that amazing energy. Also, before I forget, and maybe I'll remind myself at the end of this, but in March is starting my mystic soul, not priestessing, my mystic soul cleanse. And the mystic soul cleanse, now this was important that it was all about this soul cleanse energy. And water, and healing the waters around us, but within us as well. And this mystic soul cleanse course is very powerful. The first one is our soul elements class, and this is really gonna dive deep into, and if you actually do it, you follow through, you do the exercises, even just one of the 3, diving deeper and deeper and higher, each one taking a little more time, you'll get the exercises, the journal prompts, and the things that to ponder and the things to do or not do, right? If you do it, you will really begin to remove old past patterns, step into who you truly are, your soul, right? Because your soul always knows the truth. And this particular course will really help sculpt that soul that you are. We're going to go into all of the elements in the first course, right? The first class, right? It's air we start with, so that's cool, right? Because the springtime is the element of air, and Aquarius is the element of air, and it's diving deep into all the things, all the layers of that, what makes us us, and doing these exercises. We're going into clutter clearing and feng shui with that course, and for that class we'll do air first, then we go into water and fire and earth, and each of them have a specific energy. You'll feel the shift when we switch elements. So every 7 weeks we're going to meet for that class, and then every month we are meeting for our Rainbow Bridge purification, and we're going to go into the archetypes for each of our chakras, starting with the serpent at the root, and the astrology that it comes with the serpent, the archetype, right? So for example, the serpent can teach us many things. It can teach us about healing and health, as well as removing the layers in one fell swoop, like a snake does, removing our past, right? So stepping into and just telling that new story for us, where we can focus so much on the past. It's about healing it, but then let's focus on where we are now, which is probably pretty amazing. And even if it isn't, it will be. We live in waves, and we go up and we go down, and this is what life is just how we traverse life and people and relationships, and clearing out the crap from our past lives, from this life, and really stepping into who we are. Our love, opening our heart and opening our soul. So we're going to cleanse along the way. You'll get the Rainbow Bridge purification classes. We're going to have an activation, a cleansing and a clearing activation for each of those chakras as we go through them each month. It's 7 months because this is a 7-year, and we have 7 chakras and all of the powerful sevens. It's a mystical spiritual number. The final one is our soul cleanse activations, and that class is diving deep into water activations. I've connected to different gods, goddesses, devas that connect, and star beings that connect us with the water element in different ways, and heal it and heal us along the way. And as we are healed, we heal the waters, and we heal Gaia, and we heal those we come in contact with. So we're upgrading, and it's more powerful than you know, and it's just really, it has to call to you. Each teacher out there has the right energy for the right people, right? So, and if you choose me as your teacher, mentor, soul coach, then and healer, you're choosing me and that vibration. But if there's anything in you saying, no, I don't know that that's for me, then don't do it. It's either not the right time, I might not be the right person, or it could be that it's never going to be that time for you for this particular kind of a thing. Everything is divine. Those who are called, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your heart. So that's Mystic Soul Cleanse. And then in May, on the Pleiadian lineup, during the Pleiadian lineup, it's from like the 17th to the 20th usually. We have it twice a year, May and November. It's just after the portal openings, right? Beltane, opening for new life and new beginnings, and Samhain, where it's all about death and releasing what no longer serves us, right? So here in May, we're opening, and the Pleiadian lineup is the Sun, the Pleiades, and Earth all in a nice straight line of energy, which makes for a very powerful connection to the star races, like the Pleiades, the Pleiadians, and you'll connect to those you are meant to connect to for you. That I am doing 1-day intensive, all 4 star rites you'll receive on May 20th during the Pleiadian lineup. So it's going to be powerful here in Sedona, on the vortexes, whether you're in person or online. And I'll lead you to this fairy forest. You'll be able to connect to the fairies, the magic, the vortexes. And you'll be receiving the soul star rite, the Pleiadian golden woven path rite, the the Lyran Triple Affinity Abundance Right, and the Pleiadian Coticuna Carpe Right. So you'll be receiving those, 2 of those being the Pleiades, so it's very, very beautiful and synchronistic, right? Perfect. So come join me on that day. It's a Saturday, and we'll have an amazing, powerful day all day long, right? So it'll be about maybe 5 hours, it depends, and we'll cleanse, we'll clear, we'll purify, we'll activate. So powerful Sedona vortex energy in the fairy forest during the Pleiadian lineup with the star rights, right? So you're layering your correspondence in that way. So it's amazing. So, right, cosmic alignments and galactic, I can't even come up with the right words. I'm already like in our journey. Galactic things that happen and cosmic alignments, right? These powerful moments that happen in the sky help us align to certain frequencies and vibrations with our intention, and likewise with the full moon. So as everyone already knows, I am obsessed with the sun and the moon, both equally. Maybe sometimes the sun takes over. In the beginning the moon was more powerful, and now it's just like, oh, give me both. And we need both. We need the yin and the yang. We need that energy to balance us, and it is a part of us. We're light and shadow, we're yin and yang, we're male and female, we're all things. And this energy of the full moon is just, we need to know what's coming, we need to know why we're feeling what we're feeling. It magnifies things. So for me, often the full moon is very much so energizing. It fills me up. I feel more energized. I stay awake longer. And then the new moon tends to, I feel more depleted. I'll sleep more. And for me, often it magnifies in such a beautiful, positive way. And it can be challenging for some, and during certain points in your life, different things going on at different times, and it could magnify something that's not so great. But if it's happening every month, so let's take a look at that. Let's see what is being magnified right now and why. Learn the lessons, because nothing in your life is by accident. Everything comes to you for a reason. And it is very much so Ho'oponopono, taking 100% perfect responsibility for everything in your life, especially that which triggers you, and looking at it and saying, why am I so energized about this? Why is this person kind of calm, sees it, can do the thing, but I'm like filled with rage or something, right? Or high emotion or sadness. Why? What is this? What about this? What is it showing me? What do I need to learn? And how can I move forward now and step into more light? And then that's what we're doing. We're on this photon belt of light now. We have turned, right, in the universe as a whole, and we were in like 13,000 year cycle of 11,000 years of darkness that leads to the transitionary period, and then 11,000 years after another transitionary period of light. So we're really heading into that light. Like even the universe, right? It's ebbs and flows. It has that yin and yang balance all the time. So let's do our Leo full moon journey. I will be using some tuning forks to assist, and when I'm called, I'll just pull them up and I'll bring them close to the mic so that you can feel that healing benefit of the sound. So all of my tuning forks are the solfeggio frequencies. I believe I'm only missing one now that I really want to get. So I thought I had them all, and then I was like, wait, I don't have that one. There'll always be more, right? Because they have Fibonacci ones, they have ones that are geared towards different tunes and frequencies, and the solfeggio frequencies are powerful. They are all based on 369 and bring in this powerful magic, right? So this is 741. So it's throat chakra. And they all have a purpose, physically healing, working on different chakras. And so whatever comes up when I'm in it will be. Now, I would love to just open our circle really fast. It's a nice breezy day today, so I hope the sound is okay for you guys. I hope it kind of stills a little bit so when we get into it. But my selenite, little tiny one, I didn't want to have too heavy things when I came up here. Plus, it doesn't matter what size it is, right? It's the power. And right, if you didn't even have anything, your finger is your magical wand. You are the magical wand for your goals and intentions. So I'm just gonna face it towards east and bring that around us. Some things that I have brought, crystals that you might decide you're aligning with, but really it's just your intuition. What is calling to you today? So I brought Tiger's Eye generator, and it says empowerment on it. So Tiger's Eye is all about the power chakra, it's empowerment, and it's highly protective. And it really, and can you see that awesomeness? The gold and the browns. Oh, so cool. So Tiger's Eye brings in protection, and it opens your psychic gifts. It's really powerful, and it's all about that power chakra, really. Opening to empower you, driving you forward, right? So feeling empowered even when you're scared to do something. And right, Pink's new song, I don't know how new it is, but it's brand new to me. Trust Fall. I love that song. Listen to it. It's like the theme of this full moon. Trust Fall. Just trust and be free. Quartz, of course, always magnification. It cleanses, clears the ick, and it raises the vibration and magnifies your goals and intentions. So I have quartz with me. And then I also brought fluorite. So soul pathing stone, this is going to help lead you on your path, right? Some fluorides have a little purple in it for crown chakra, soul, your soul connection to the divine, and this is all green for heart, right? So that lion energy, opening the heart, the Leo lion. Now, for water, so that was a lot of earth energy. Water, I happen to have, since I couldn't burn sage out here on the land, fire threats being dry area, right? Very dry in Sedona, Arizona. I brought from Shaman's Market the Palo Santo essential oils. Shamansmarket.com, love them. So yummy, and it smells so good. You don't even have to open it, and you smell it and you're like, what is that? I remember that scent. That happened to me. I was on a Pink Jeep tour last year. I had never done them, and I really wanted to, and it was so cool. It was the Broken Arrow one. Let me just tell you, if you decide to do it, I'm not making money on this. If you do the Broken Arrow one, they're driving like over rocks, and you're almost vertical, and then you're down, and it's just really cool. And then like they give you some cool information about the area and the plant life and the different things going on. It's just interesting in itself. But so that particular one, you got your seatbelt on, you're good. But it was so cool. So if you're like into that and you want to get out in the dirt, that's a cool one to do. But she had Palo Santo essential oil in her purse, the driver, and I was like, I know that smell, and I don't know why I can't think of it right now. What is that? And then she's like, well, I do have Palo, we went over a lot of things, and then she's like, I have some Palo Santo essential oil in my purse. And I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's what I'm smelling. It was so good. So anyway, yummy. So Palo Santo is wonderful for clearing your space, just like white sage, and it calls in the sweet spirits. And here we are. We're going to call in the sweet spirits for our sacred container here. What you do with essential oils is good if you can put it on your wrist for what you do, ankles for where you go, inside or outside, doesn't matter, and third eye for what you know. You can do the crown of your head if you don't want to do the third eye. I often do it so often on my third eye that I don't remember that there's a lot of like people. My husband will look at me and say, why is your forehead wet? I was like, oh, let me rub that in a little better. It is, when you do that, you are opening the gateways, the main gateways where you send and receive the most energy, your hands, your feet, and your head, and it gets into your main meridian lines, like your whole system in 3 seconds for essential oils, right? Through the pores. Now, I had to bring my favorite. Palo Santo with Opopanax is a good mixture, but Opopanax on its own is so good. So Opopanax it opens your third eye. It's psychically protective too. So while it's opening you, you can feel like you have that protection. It also calls in sweet spirits, and it's an aphrodisiac as well. And I think that's why men and women alike love this scent. I am hoping to find this again. This is out of stock on Sage Goddess. So, so good. I had to put on my heart, right? Heart, opening the heart. But this particular one where it's sourced, it has a unique scent and it's just so good. So good. So even if you have none of those, you can tap into the frequency vibration through me, through this sacred container. So this is opened now and it's contained, and we're going to call in the sweet spirits again. I did this before I started the video, just so you know, and we're going to call them in again for our journey. Now, grab your essential oils that call to you, grab your crystals that call to you, and I pulled some cards, and it's so cool. This one just flew out. I was standing, it flew to the ground. This is a number 45 card, which is a 9 card. It's completion of cycles, and it's moving into one new one, right? We're still kind of in the new year. We just celebrated Imbolc on February 1st, and we are very much so in it. And Imbolc is the halfway point from winter solstice to spring equinox. Did I say that right? Yeah. So it's our halfway point, and since the winter solstice we have been embracing more light in the northern hemisphere, and it's been the opposite in the southern hemisphere, right? We balance ourselves out. So 45 card, and it's the words on the card: man holding a heart. Check this out. Right? Leo, can you say Leo? So this heart energy of Leo is ushering in major. And this card is saying it's bringing in more clarity and vision to what is in your heart. What is in your heart? And it's allowing you to breathe love. And this, for some who are watching, will mean an actual relationship, getting together with someone, a partner. But this could also mean just a loving masculine energy that is here to assist you. And it might not be a relationship per se. So listen to what resonates for you with this card, but it's so synchronistic to Leo. Leos tend to have long, beautiful manes of hair, and bringing in that masculine energy, the fire, and the heart of the lion. Now, the next card, I wanted to make sure that they stayed in place because it's windy day. We have, and it's so funny because I didn't even think about this when the journey came to me. But this is a 17 card, which is very twin flame energy for me, but also 8 when you, right? And that's why, right? Because when you tally it up numerologically, it's an 8, as above, so below, infinity, and all of the beautiful magic with that. Also abundance and prosperity, but it's action. It's action. We have the yin and the yang with the horses, the white horse and the black horse. And so, action. I almost thought it said voice, which is funny because that's very synchronistic. Are there things that you need to voice? And by taking action and voicing your concern about something, or your wish for something, or your boundaries, setting your boundaries. But this is saying take some action. Right now, the white horse is representing your spirit and saying, yes, I'm going to take action. I have energy for this. And the black horse, it's trailing behind. And that one is your physicality. And it's saying, okay, it's really time to embody this action, not just feel it within. You got the driving force, and now you got to take action. So what does that say to you when you see that card? What are you needing to take action on? And please remember, we're going to see the horses during our journey today. So that's what I was talking about when I was saying I didn't even think about this or even plan it. They came in. When I was walking here, I came across 2 horses. They were being led by their owners, of course, on the trail. And I was like, that's a synchronicity. So we're going to be seeing horses and working with horses in our journey today. So hopefully that excites you as much as it does me. Now that card actually was last. I forgot, but there's a reason why I showed it to you first, or rather second. So this one is contract. We're out of Mercury retrograde, so it's cool. It's a number 6 card, which is love. And it's contract. And so this card's going to have different meanings for different people in their lives. Maybe it's selling your house, and it is often very much so a contract of some sort when this card comes up. So is it a contract of marriage and love, like the number 6 card alludes to? Yeah, it could be. It could be a contract for selling your house. It could be, if there's a court case going on, this is a card to indicate that it will be going in your favor. So this is a very, very good card. So think about it. Lead the way with your heart. That, like, you could take several meanings, and to me this is just saying close your eyes and what does your heart say, not what you see, and then allow your mind thoughts and your logical thinking to get in the way. Close your eyes and think, what does my heart say? This says yes to this contract or no, right? So there. And that take action card, so it's saying, yeah, it's about time to take action. So this contract that's going on could be a commitment to yourself. What are you finally saying? No, I am going to start eating right. No, I am going to be in a relationship that treats me well, because you're finally stepping into your empowerment and saying, I deserve this. I deserve someone who treats me nice. Or a job. It could be signing a contract for a new job, stepping in and saying, yes, I feel it. It's open and free. So like, feel that energy. What is it coming into in your life? Because these cards are pulled with intention for the collective, all who are watching now and the recording later, etc. So see where it comes in. So as a whole, the collective is stepping forward, right, to love. Step into freedom by opening your heart and having the courage to do that anyway, and take an action, signing the contracts that are meant to be signed, feeling it with your heart, and taking those steps that lead you on your pathway, right? So what we're going to do is go into our journey now. So find a quiet place where you can just be here for this magic. What I wanted to do first is start with a chant. I miss Ganesha, and he was calling to start this journey with a chant, and then I will be leading you deeper. So just take a few deep breaths, palms facing up in a nice receptive position. If you have a mala necklace, feel free to follow along with your necklace. These are 108 beads with a guru bead at the end to tell you when you're done, so that you can just close your eyes, do the chant, follow along each bead as a chant until you reach the end. It's 108 because I forget what it is. It's 108 miles from Earth to Moon, but there's other things. If it's something to do with our the organs, if we stretch them out, it would go to the moon. I don't even know. My husband needs to be here to correct me on these things, because I just go in it and just channel what's meant to come forward, and I don't always know all the things. But the Hindus believe that when you chant 108 times, you got into the 108 centers within your body. So they believe there are 108 centers in your body. There could be that and more. Now, we're going to start with the chant, and I just nodded up okay, there we go. So close your eyes, chant with me. We're going to do the Ganesha chant. It is Om Gam, spelled G-A-M, Om Gam Gana Pata Ye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapati Ye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapati Ye Namaha. So when I post this, I'll make sure that I put the actual words in there in case you need them. The pronunciation, right? It's spelled gam, but it's gum, like you would say chewing gum. So let's begin. So when we chant this, right? Ganesha, the Lord Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. So think about what you want to release, what you need to remove, and then just surrender. Let Ganesha be the wisdom seeker of what you need the most, and just work in your life for your highest and best good always. Let's begin. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha. 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 Now close your eyes. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. Really breathe fully and deeply. Fill the belly, the diaphragm, the lungs. Exhale, release, relax, let go. Breathing deeply. Take another deep cleansing breath. When you exhale, release all that no longer serves you through your feet, deep into Gaia, for transmutation into pure light. With your eyes closed, begin to visualize a beautiful bubble of white light surrounding your entire aura and energies. Anything positive or negative that would do you harm is not allowed to flow near. We call in the great guardians, angels, archangels, gatekeepers, elementals, and fairies of the highest benevolent love and light of our divine source, creator light. Beginning in the east, element of air, Archangel Raphael, I invite you in. South, element of fire, Archangel Michael, I invite you in. West, element of water, Archangel Gabriel, I invite you in. And to north, element of earth, Archangel Uriel, I invite you in. Archangel Sandalphon of the 5D Universe crystalline grid below me, I invite you in. Archangel Metatron of the Christ grid, Buddha consciousness, galactic center, sun above, I invite you in. And Archangel Samuel of the heart center gateway, bringing love into our sacred space, I invite you in. 7 angels, archangels, gatekeepers, elementals, and fairies all around us, creating this high vibrational sphere of light and love and protection. Take a moment now. Feel your body melting where you are. From head to toe, your shoulders relax, your muscles relax. Each breath taking you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Each breath is cleansing and healing. Breathing in, breathing out. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, just being here right now, breathing. You soon find yourself on a beautiful sunny day with rolling hills before you. And you walk barefoot on the green grass and the longer grasses on the different hills of lavender meet. Notice the colors of the flowers that are showing up for you, blossoming before you now. As you walk, the warmth of the sun on your skin invigorates you, heals you, gives you permission to just be. As you walk, you enjoy grounding to Gaia. You enjoy the new light codes, frequencies, vibrations flowing in from the sun. The power of the Leo full moon embraces you, even if you're not noticing it in the sky just yet, as it is daylight. When you walk up these hills, you will ponder with intention. What are you afraid of? What would you like to transcend? And what fears do you need to now open your heart to? Say, you are free. And you are courageous for stepping through this fear. And as you shine a bright light like the sun on this fear, it takes its power away. It no longer holds its power against you, but rather you're working with it. You're looking at it and you're saying, okay, I can do this. I'm ready. By the power and magic of this magnifying Leo full moon, you open your heart and say, I'm going to look at you and see what there is to learn from this. I'm going to do the thing I'm afraid to do, but really, really, really want to. My soul says it's time. Ponder what that is for you. It could be anything. Anything you fear. And then ponder, what do you need to release now? What is coming forward? And with Lord Ganesha's assistance, our chanting and our intention and our focus, it powerfully transforms Continue walking up the rolling hill. As you get to the top of this rolling hill, you overlook the vast landscape before you. Down below you, you notice as you listen and hear the stomping, the hooves, the every noise that comes forward. What you notice as they kick up the dirt is a herd of horses below, happy and free Mustangs. As you watch, you enjoy their energy, their freedom, their heart. They're beautiful. The energy of horses is very healing. And you watch and you see that they're not afraid. They're going for it. They're free. They trust in Gaia to support them, roaming free, enjoying running fast across the beautiful landscape. And you take a moment to think about you and nature and your part here in nature. How are you going to serve as you step more deeply into your true soul self, your light, your beingness? It's always there, untouched by the outer world, the peace, the light, the bliss. It calls to the surface now, opening you up as you decide now you're going to take that step. You're setting your intentions now. You're going to take action. As the sun begins to set, there are beautiful colors streaming across the sky now. The yellows to oranges, reds, pinks, purples, and blues. Soon you'll see the hint of stars coming forward. They sprinkle the sky, blinking, shining their light. It is peaceful here. All is well. And you know, as you gaze around, God, Goddess, the Divine, that Source Creator, our Source Creator conspires for us, for our highest benefit. All of our goals conspires to manifest our wishes, our intentions, our soul's purpose. Breathe. What are your intentions? Are you intending to move logistically to a new area? Are you being called? Are you intending to call in a loving relationship? Knowing that as you love yourself wholly, fully, and completely as a sovereign being, a sentient being, deserving of love, you will attract that to you. You heal the patterns as you know that they will continue until you heal. You listen to the whispers before they become screams. Breathe and relax. Are you intending to be excellently healthy in your physical body? Maybe there's a specific issue that you intend to clear. A specific organ, a specific issue in your body that you'd like to heal. Maybe you'd like more clarity on your vision, on your soul's mission, how you are to serve. Opening your heart and knowing that as you follow your bliss, that's your spiritual compass. Follow your bliss. Are you intending to bring more peace and healing to Gaia and to the waters? Are you a light code activator, intending to expand and grow more and bring in the light codes, frequencies, vibrations now? So say it. I intend, and I bring in now the new light codes, frequencies, vibrations into me now, filling me up to overflowing. Anchoring in the new Earth's crystalline grid. Connect to Gaia's light codes, frequencies, vibrations, as you always are. Connect to the sun, the portal to the universe. Connect to the star beings of light. Bring in the magic that is meant to come through you. From art, like painting and music, to being of service, and the healing field of being a nurse, a doctor, an energy healer, from Reiki to IET, to spiritual classes, to holistic healing with essential oils and crystals. What is your mission? It is unique for many, and know this. We need each and every one of you. All of us bring a unique soul signature to this planet. All of us are needed to raise our vibration in our right divine timing. And in your place and space, in your process, we honor where you are, and you honor others where they are. Set your intentions and know that you are deserving and the universe is conspiring in your favor. Are you hoping to align with more abundance and prosperity and financial prosperity and money? It is flowing through you, through me, through everyone we come in contact with. We are abundant. Are you selling a home? What are your intentions? I intend, right? Our home is sold. Asking price and more. Closing goes so smooth, easily, and fast now. Are you needing to go to an important meeting and you're nervous and you know you're going to do great and you're practicing and you're working on what this meeting is and you're visualizing this meeting and sending love to that meeting in the future so that you, in this now moment, can focus and send. And when you are in that moment, if you are just too focused on what you are doing, you know that you've already sent the energy to that moment. So send it there. And do it. Take that trust fall and breathe. And now, with your intentions fresh in your mind, knowing that you are going to take action, take this time now and notice a beautiful horse is coming up the rolling hill. They're coming to see you, and you stand. You feel the heart energy, the love energy, and the wisdom from this horse. You don't need to know the kind of horse, the type. It could be a black Mustang. a Clydesdale with those beautiful furry feet. It could be a white horse, a black horse, a brown horse, a spotted horse. Whatever this horse is for you, it holds this frequency vibration that you need. And now you first step forward. Perhaps you lay a hand on their third eye and rub, allowing them to greet you and you to greet them with an open heart, open heart. And as you breathe, perhaps you're called to give them a hug, pressing heart to heart. And they neigh, and they wave their front foot. They lean down with both of their feet now, so that you can easily get on. They are inviting you. So you get on and you hold their mane, and they stand tall. You take a moment to feel higher, away from the ground that helps you feel safe, but you feel free. And soon you invite the horse to go. And you ride. You ride fast over the rolling hills, faster and faster, until you come to a beautiful meadow that stretches far and wide. You can run free. Perhaps at some point while you ride, you open your arms wide, free, spreading your wings, embracing and opening your heart at the same time. Open your lungs, taking a deep breath and saying, I am free, and I am ready, and I embrace my intentions, my goals, my soul's mission, what I am in light and love. Whatever that is, you are fully and completely your unique self. And you are embracing freedom, stepping into this new year and this new you. Embrace the energies and open wide your heart, your soul. Offer yourself in all your full glory, freedom. And soon the horse slows to a steady gallop as you take in the beautiful nature around you, the blossoming flowers, the trees. As the sun is completely set, you can look up now and see the stars. Bright, so bright, and the full moon shining down on you, magnifying your intentions and its fullness. This beam of soft, divine feminine light from the moon, after you embraced and received the divine masculine energies of the sun, you now embrace this softness, and yet fully in your power. The beautiful horse comes to a little creek, a little river, inviting you to step down now. They lean down closer to the ground for you, and you get out. You stand on the grass, and you each stand by the water. The horse drinks the beautiful purified water. You put your feet in, and you send the waters light and love that are just oozing out of you now, fully healed, healthy, complete, on your way, in your soul's mission, excellently healthy, financially prosperous, in a loving relationship with self, with others, with your family. You are on your way to healing and health in an even more powerful and profound way, always growing and evolving. The waters heal. Relax, and know that all is well, and take this energies with you. If you have crystals in your hands, blow into your crystals to embody the frequency vibration of this powerful sound journey on a full moon in Leo, so that in future meditations you can call forth this energies, and you'll meditate and they will open and unpack more energies for you, more messages you need to know in each now moment. Thank your beautiful guardian horse who came to be with you and ride free with you. You may come to greet them anytime. Perhaps they have messages to share with you, and you may linger longer during this meditation and listen. And when you're ready, give them one last hug and begin your walk back to the rolling hills. And as you do, you begin to feel your awareness come back more fully in your body, into this present now moment, wiggling fingers and toes. Take a deep cleansing breath. Vibrant, rejuvenated, you come back full and complete, healed, healthy, rejuvenated, ready to take on this world and bring your light, shine your light, your uniqueness. Embrace your intentions and take that trust fall. Thanking the great guardians, angels, archangels, gatekeepers, elementals, and fairies for your presence here. During this powerful full moon, we release you now and we thank you. Sending our hands now, we turn them down to Gaia to release all that has been released down to Gaia for transmutation into pure light. Take in the beautiful magic within you and around you. I hope you have an amazing full moon. I hope to see you for either the beautiful fair that I am a part of this Friday at the Courtyard by Merit in Sedona, or in May for the beautiful Starseed Mastery Retreat, one-day intensive. Receive all 4 star rights here on this beautiful land in Sedona in the vortexes, the fairy forest vortexes. Or for my online beautiful Mystic Soul Cleanse course for 7 months. You can sign up month to month and receive a savings if you sign up for everything, pay up front, and you'll get almost $100 savings right off the bat if you do it right up front and you're ready to roll for the first, right, for this year and for all 7 months. Or you can pay month to month, and if you pay for 3 months in advance, you'll get a discount. If you pay in full for all 7, you'll get a free reading with me, channeling energy healing reading. And I'm hearing flies or a bee, I'm not sure, around me. All is well, right? It's nature, and you might see it. I don't know if I can see it. Out in nature, we receive messages all the time, and when you come to Sedona, you'll notice that they are magnified like the full moon. They're in your face. They're like, if it's a horse thing, you're going to get 3 synchronicities in 5 minutes, and that's what it's trying to tell you something. It's a bee. It's a little tiny bee, by the way, that I saw. But the messages come. B brings the message of believe. Believe in the impossible because it is possible. So bring that message to heart today and every day. So again, I hope to see you. Again, you can always do online stuff with me. Remote channelings, healing, energy healing sessions, shamanic cosmic extraction and healing, bring in the light codes, soul activation, sound healing, you get it all. I'll be offering Reiki soon as well, so that can be offered in person and online. So just let me know what you like, and we'll schedule it. And we're ready to roll with this new year of 2023, is 7 year. So have an amazing rest of your full moon day in Munay. Blessed be.